What's up, guys? Anthony here, Special Analysis. Welcome to the video. I want to talk about gold on Friday. We identified this in real time. The first approach to the market that I always start with traders is trend trading, right? It's the highest probability, lowest risk, but you must be the most patient in order to wait for a trend to develop. So we use two time frames, more often than not three, but we focus primarily on two. Simply because we're looking for multiple time frames to be exhibiting trending traits. Okay, and what does that mean? It means if the higher time frame has momentum, there's a likelihood that the lower time frame will partake in that momentum should it follow through. Now, every trade, of course, carries some deal of risk, but if the 15-minute bias is moving, there's a pretty good chance that the 3-minute is going to go with it, right? If it's not, and the 15-minute looks like crap, then there's a pretty good chance that the 3-minute looks like crap. So to isolate these lower risk, higher probability trades, you have to be patient, right? Like if reversal trading, very short-term scalping is a very aggressive approach to the market. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not always the highest probability, and a lot of traders cannot deal with losses. So we really focus in on, can we wait for the trend to develop? And if we do, once that trend has been established, there's a pretty good chance that if the bull is rolling, it's going to continue to roll. So let's talk about what we identified in real time here on Friday inside the live trade room. I'm going to move my head out of the way so I can grab some tools here, and we're going to take a look. So gold here was range bound, right? You can see we're kind of banging across the range here. We put a low in, we put a high in. So our bias here was kind of to the upside. We did take a little dip after the opening bell, but here nor there, we were looking for a buying opportunity based on the 15-minute time frame. So we're above this higher time frame channel structure. We're looking to go long here. Now, we, of course, want to find our lowest risk, highest probability. And you can see there's a prior high right here that the market reacted to, and we want to keep that in perspective, right? So this prior high right here, this prior high failed to overtake it. But right here, we did two things, two very important things. For one, we closed above it. For two, we retested it and proved it to be some form of support right here. Okay? So right there, we retested that. We closed above it, came back, retested it, closed above it once again. So this is our low risk 21.13.8 EMA, all in sync, above both of our VWAPs, our fixed session VWAP and our rolling VWAP. Our 3-minute MACD is advancing, our modified MACD. Our 15-minute MACD has come into play to the upside. So this is where you would want to consider taking some risk, all right? Based on a trend trading, trend favoring plan. So upon this, what do we want to do very quickly? We're going to reach some form of resistance here at about 39 ticks. We're going to take some profit, okay? Now, you don't want to take all your profit, because what if the market goes higher, all right? If you're going to trend trade and you're going to be super patient and wait for these trending setups to transpire, you have to be willing to sit it out to capture potentially the big move. So you take some profit at 39 ticks, you move your stop to break even. You go through this little congestion period here. You can see we go back and forth for a little while, but the trend never breaks. MACDs both look great. Fast moving averages both look great. Prices above everything. I mean, we take this another, trip up here to about 155 ticks. Take more profit. Okay? We hang on, keep going. Now, mind you, the trade has never gone against us for even a second. 197 ticks. Take some more. Right? Pull up here. Another pivot. 221 ticks. Another pivot. 256 ticks. I mean, we go as far as topping out at 295 ticks by just simply checking the boxes of our trend favoring trade. Now, this is consistent with the trade plan that I give my traders, okay? I talk them through what the market's doing at any given point in time, whether I think we're reversing, we're consolidating, we're hitting liquidity, whatever it may be. I talk them through the entire process of what's transpiring in the market. But the trade plan that I lean on is the trade plan that's going to offer you the greatest potential. And that is trading with the trend. Okay? 2 time frames, particularly the 3-minute and the 15-minute. We have a checklist: 15-minute MACD, 3-minute modified MACD, 21.13.8 EMA, above both VWAPs, supporting volume, higher highs, higher lows. Check all the boxes. Okay? Then we look for the lowest risk entry. Well, the low risk entry here was not just the break of the prior high, it was the retest confirming that was what was previously resistance is now proven to be support. This is the low risk entry. And if you notice, price never goes against you. It says, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Trader, I'm presenting you with a golden opportunity to partake with what could potentially be a long-term trend. Well, this trend went on for 3 hours and 24 minutes before it topped out at 295 ticks. Guys, if you were willing to sit this out and just keep selling a part of your position every time we ran into new resistance, you had a phenomenal opportunity to create an incredible return for yourself. You don't have to do this very often. The misconception is that you have to, because you're a day trader, you have to place a trade every single day. And guys, that couldn't be further from the truth, okay? If you're watching these guys on YouTube for entertainment, blah, 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 it's a huge misconception that you have to place a trade every day. What you have to do is follow your trade plan, follow your checklist, be ready and prepared when the opportunity presents itself to take action. That's what it comes down to. That's how you are or become a successful trader. It's not about trying to trade every wiggle in the market. If the market's in a range, the chances are it's going to stay in a range until it proves itself otherwise. Okay? If you're going to trade with the trend, you have to be comfortable with waiting for that trend to develop and for your checklist and trade plan to come together. Well, the checklist and the trade plan that I give my traders is this. Why? Because it keeps them out of the market more often than not. It provides them places to take profit, right? All these lines, these horizontally populated lines here, are populated for my traders so that they know when price approaches them that they're going to want to consider profit taking or wait until price overcomes these levels before they try to enter the market. Because at these levels, there's a better than not chance that the market's going to consolidate, even potentially reverse, or do a number of things. But once you find the low risk, high probability setup, all you have to do is pay yourself, protect yourself. Be patient, pay yourself, be patient, pay yourself, be patient, and pay yourself. If you sat in front of the computer all week for 3 or 4 hours a day, you put 20 hours in, and this was the only trade you took all week, because this is the only trade that checked all the boxes, you had a great week. Yes, you had to wait till Friday morning at 10:18 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to get exactly what you wanted. But if you're disciplined enough to wait for this and only this and do this over and over and over again, knowing that some aren't going to work out, but the ones that do are more than likely going to produce big picture moves, guys, this is a successful trade plan. Most people don't have the discipline to do it. That's why most traders fail. Okay? Trading's not easy. That's also a misconception on the internet. So I just want to show you this. I want to show you how it all played out. I talked them through it as it transpired. I said, hey guys, we're breaking out. We're retesting. Looks like we're holding. Checking all the boxes. We should go higher. Pay and protect yourself if you're interested in this position. If you want to learn more, There's links below. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to the channel so I can help more folks. God bless, guys.